Good day. My name is Mark Jason M. Custoria from BSHM 4A. On this video, I'll going to discuss to you the selected methods and tools for service process. Some of the other methods and tools used to analyze service process are the following. Number 1, affinity diagram. It is an analytical tool to gather and organize information from a significant amount of mixed data sourced from researches, insights, concepts, diagrams, brainstorm ideas, and designs. This method is employed to sort and bundle information into groups or based on their relationships. Often, these connections and relationships provide deeper insights and new ideas. For number 2, brainstorming. It is a method to generate ideas from a group of people to solve a design problem. Under the direction of facilitator, members of group contribute ideas freely to cover as many areas as possible in search of best possible design. Rough ideas contributed by the participants are gathered and refined to determine solutions. For number 3, character profiles. These supplement the understanding and appreciation of designers by providing patterns or trends about service users. Knowing the profile would also help in justifying the innovations and improvements designed for the clients. Number 4, contextual interview. It refers to interview conducted in the natural environment where the service occurs. User journey map. It is a diagram that uses illustrations, photographs, and or codes telling out the journey of the user through a service. It helps in identifying the key stages and touch points along the user service experience, what parts of the service work for the user and what parts need to improve. It is a useful technique to understand the motivations of customers in relation to their wants, needs, hesitations, and concerns. Cultural probes. These are also referred to as user diary. It provides a way gathering information about people and their activities and insights about the day. We of communities. Number 7, documentaries. These are a tool used to provide information at the initial stages of the design process. This method is visual representation of human emotions and expressions captured through film. For number 8, empathy probes. These are a tool for design that considers what the users are thinking and feeling more than what they are doing and saying. For number 9, ethnographic user research is a tool used to support a deeper understanding of the design issues for service designers. Through this research tool, the designer will be able to establish what motivates the users to do something and what hinders them to not do things. For number 10, experience prototype. It is a simulation of service to test new service ideas or designs for specific physical touchpoints. It seeks out whether the design is applicable to the user or identifies the area that could possibly be improved. Number 11, focus group. It is a setting of deliberately selected people who are participants of discussions about a particular topic which intends to bring out their perceptions and feedback to design ideas. Number 12, immersion or workshop. It is also known as emphatic research or a role play. A researcher involves himself or herself with the study area by becoming part of it. It is a good source of information since the designer will have an actual experience with regards to emotions and social interactions with the community. Number 13, observation. It is a method that can be used to identify problems when users are interacting with the product. Through observation, services can be evaluated and the user experience can be determined to a certain level. Personas. These refer to fictional characters created as archetypes, not stereotypes, to represent types of users that avail of the services or products or companies. Personas are created to help understand the needs, behaviors, experiences, and goals of users. Number 15, prototyping. This tool is used to examine the behavior and performance of a fresh design before it goes to production. The service is tested by observing the interaction of the user with a prototype of the service, mimicking the venue, settings, and condition where the service is actually rendered. These kinds of prototyping methods are the following. A. Sketches and diagrams. These are used to illustrate the ideas for discussion and analysis. Sketches are among the earliest forms of prototyping and also the simplest to use, them to be acceptable or of value. B. Storyboarding. This is a presentation of cases or prototype scenario using a series of drawings or pictures to visualize a sequence of events. C. Building blocks prototyping. Beyond the idea of having fun with building blocks as a toy, the versatility and ability to stimulate creativeness has made this toy a valuable tool in prototyping. D. Roleplay. This refers to acting out service situations where users interact with products or services. The implied condition clarifies the direction where the service design should take, that the service really exists, and then render a possible journey through its functionalities. E. Physical models. For design service that may require physical representation, mock-up can be created for testing. Materials that can be used include paper cardboard, wax, clay, and wood, among others to build models. F. User-driven prototype. This prototype method uses a unique approach in coming up with a service design. Instead of the designer conjuring a design for the service user, it is instead the user who will get to make a design. Number 16. Scenarios. These refer to the creation of hypothetical story to visualize how user will utilize a service in order to generate designs. Scenarios can either be written or drawn with sufficient details to anticipate and demonstrate the needs of users. Number 17. Service prototype. This is a simulation tool to test the service design through observation of the interaction between the users and the prototype of service set in the place, situation, and condition where the service truly exists. Number 18. Shadowing. The researcher acts as an observer only and does not interfere with the participant in any circumstances. In this method, the researcher goes along with the users and observes how they utilize the service or product within their natural environment. Lastly, number 19, stakeholder map. It is a tool that shows a visual presentation of an organization's staff, sponsors, investors, board, partner organizations, or customers. The map reflects the level of interest and importance of the stakeholder in the organizations. The stakeholders are listed and sorted on a chart based on the extent of their interest and influence or the power each holds in the organization. A stakeholder map helps determine who among the stakeholders possesses the biggest impact on the organization. And that's all. Thank you.